Yeah. I don't know how he survived the Cold War. That was amazing. Dodged the bullet there. Yeah. Yeah, there's too many things that are too dangerous. I mean, honestly, this COVID, it probably escaped from a weapons lab. It sounds like, because if it usually when it's a natural source, like with the previous one, they weren't afraid to say that they had found, like, swine flu. They traced to a pig farm in Mexico. That's why they call it swine flu. So they found the reservoir of it because, well, when a lot of people are dying, like I said, you go all out trying to find these viruses, and it's like Ebola. I mean, sometimes I don't think they're honest about the animal reservoir, but I think they find it usually. Like, for instance, AIDS, they in monkeys. In fact, we call it human immunodeficiency virus, but it's almost identical to simian immunodeficiency virus, and it came in Africa because people they eat raw monkey meat, and I hate to say this, but they have sex with monkeys.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not so uncommon in places in the world. People have sex with animals. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like these people, they're out in the jungle, and but I mean, it's just the practical stuff. But so like I said, the animal reservoir. But I mean, it definitely wasn't created. People say people did AIDS. I mean, it's pretty clearly came from apes because you can find the same virus. So unless they gave it to humans, gave it to apes.
User joined your channel.
Well, I mean,
I,
I don't
Hi.
know.
Hey,
I don't
guys.
know, man. The thing is, if it came from an animal reservoir, I feel like they'd be more open about it. China was so shady about it. See, this is the thing is, you can tell, it's like when people are being shady. If China could find out that it came from an animal reservoir, I think they would have told everybody right now, because then no one would really blame them for it. I mean, it's not their fault. There's, like, I don't know what the fuck, weird creatures out in the jungle of that, and no one really blames anybody for eating animals. It's kind of what humans do. We eat animals and pets and shit. I mean, and they were saying it was maybe this. So I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I hope it wasn't an escapee from a weapons laboratory, a bioweapons laboratory. It's really possible because, I mean, most countries study those viruses for defensive purposes, but I mean, there's a danger whenever you're researching these things that they can escape. So that may have been what happened. I find it hard to believe someone would release it. You'd have to be really dumb to do that. But I suppose it's possible. I mean, it was just very weird. Well, they haven't found the animal reservoir yet. That's the problem. They haven't found it definitively. Like I said, usually they can trace it back. I mean, they did it with swine flu. They did it with the other one. I think it's like Ebola. They traced back to that. Now, one of the reasons why the viruses, when they jump from one species to another, can become more harmless or more viral. Like Ebola isn't as bad for bats. It's just bad for humans. So that's one of the things that can happen. So I don't know. There's a lot of, like, how all these what do they call them? There's a lot, like, there's like just animal farms. Like I said, they have, when you have a lot of animals packed in close together, basically for health. Like, there's just a lot of different types of animals like that are the big breeding grounds for. They just you have a lot of animals in close proximity. They get sick to each other. Well, there's just how things transmit. It's like, look it up. With humans, we have the flu every year because, I don't know, it's just we're all packed in together and it spreads. There's a disease that transmits, by respiratory stuff. I don't know, Kenny. I wish I knew. I hope they find the animal reservoir for it, because this has been a real motherfucker for everybody. So.
yep, that's also what I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
It won't be over by the... Yeah,
Yeah.
it won't be over and at the end of this year.
It won't be over by Christmas?
Yep.
Aw. Hi, Hundy. Welcome. Sure, man. Hi. Well, give him the update since he's taking on. Yeah. Yeah. I think we can beat it if we get enough people vaccinated before it mutates into a totally resistant version, because right now what I read, at least for the Moderna and Pfizer, they're still reasonably effective against the, I guess, South African, all the new mutant strains that are out there, but the AstraZeneca, they said doesn't work at all on the South Africa one, basically, so they're not even going to bother giving it out because it doesn't work on that, which can be a good thing too. I mean, it's not good to have a vaccine that's too widespread, because then you can get more side effects, but I don't know. I wish I knew more about it. It's part of the problem. I don't think anybody really knows. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. Yeah. Yeah. Here, people I think are taking it more seriously. I mean, I agree with Kenny that a lot of people just don't give an F, and a lot of people they just want to send their kids back. They just don't care really. They just want things to be normal because they're sick of it. But in general, I see like people taking it more seriously. Like last year, I would never see when young people were out and about. They almost never wear masks. Now, I almost always do see them with masks. So it's switched over a lot. Oh, there goes the
Disconnected from server.
yeah. The troll came on and got a kit. He knows how to break this map. That was the downside of warning people not to pick it. Is the troll read it and does it intentionally. So it's kind of a shame. Hi, Kenny. The troll came on and took a kit. Yes, Spartan, whatever, and then Rotten shot. We lost. That's mine. I think that. I mean, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. It just disrupted the troll. They come on, get a kit. Oh well.
Oh. That hurts.
Okay, Rotten Shot's back. Yeah, it was like Spartan or something. Lame. Yeah, we made a lot of progress. We have about maybe 20 or 30% vaccinated, I guess, depending what statistics you read. And we cut our rate down by about a third in a couple months. So at that rate, we can, if it stays on that trend, we should get at least down to a triple buy in a few months. But right now, it's still higher than our peak last summer. So it's gone down from being bad, but it's only because it was that much worse. So at least it's not growing exponentially, but growing at a good clip because the hospital were really starting to run out of off. A lot of places were really not totally, but a lot of places out of bed. We're starting to run. The hospital just get more full. It gets really difficult to care for everybody properly. My guess, my prediction would be that we'll get the numbers down by a lot, and people will get more comfortable with X numbers of people dying, because people they can accept a lot, But then there'll be a more virulent version, probably for kids, and because they're basically the least hygienic. That's why the flu spreads so much. Is kids tend to spread the flu, even though they don't die from it, because they just have bad hygiene and they meet together all the time in school. I mean, a lot of people will disagree with this because they look at studies that favor putting kids back in school because, well, they want kids back in school for obvious reasons. But I mean, our cases started going back once school started, and for an airborne disease, it's not really rocket science. When you put a bunch of people in a room together for an hour all the time, that they're going to spread airborne diseases to each other, just like they spread the flu and the Z and other diseases. And like I said, right now, it's more older people getting infected by it, but I don't think they would die from it. So. Yeah. But the problem is you can still spread it to people that are more vulnerable. So that's the issue. Yeah. It's just it's honestly, it's really not that hard to guess that, because that's why we can't get rid of flu every year. Is that, like I said, they spread the flu, and well, like 40 million people get the flu every year, and when that many people get it, you get a lot of mutations, and that's why they can't make a vaccine. It's just that much different each year. So that's the problem with COVID, is there's just so many millions of people, so many thousands of people have it now, that even though what I read, it doesn't mutate as fast as the flu, it is obviously changing. So it's just the longer it goes on, the more likely it is. But I don't think we can get everybody in the world vaccinated. Even at the current production rate, it's really, it's speculation on my part. But I mean, it's what's happened with the flu. So, I mean, and I don't think it is like the flu. They can't. It's not the same virus family as the flu, but it is similar in that it's a respiratory disease. So it's not that much of a leap to extrapolate. The way any respiratory disease spreads with. Well, actually, I watched a science program a long time ago once saying that this type of, like I said, that's one of the threats to humanity. It was like things that can end humanity. It was like meteor showers and viruses that spread respiratory is very easy to spread because, well, I don't know, we all breathe the same air, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. It was very weird. The Chinese have just been very shady about it. And the one weird thing is they killed the Chinese scientists that have been working on it. So, I mean, it's like, why would you kill somebody unless there's something shady going on? I mean, unless you made a mistake, then why would you, it's kind of a knee-jerk. That's why Sudden Blue always would go after people that were onto him. It's because he was banning his mistakes. Once people knew Blue was bad, he'd get rid of him. I mean, that's why he wanted to get rid of you and me, because we were starting to get, he could tell that, I mean, there was nobody left on the server anyway, besides us, pick on. The other reason is, that, like East Prussia called him out on his shit, and then he got rid of East Prussia, because he knew if East Prussia stayed around, he would, obviously, when you're being that dumb, they figure it out. And how he was able to convince Gravity to do that, I have no idea why. He was very good at manipulating people, so. Manipulating Gravity, anyway. I thought he was an idiot, but. I'm pretty happy with Marcus. He made all those videos, and then he actually uploaded them and sent me a message. So I put it in the forums.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, I didn't watch all of it, but there's a really funny one where the guy jumps out of a window. That's a nice. I'm glad to see that map recorded, because you can play the Middle East maps or whatever and counter terrorists, but I've never, ever seen a forward first Russian in any game. That's very unique to Pixel Fighter. So.
Good job, soldier.
Ghazala is pretty good watch too, because he's mostly it's a good flying map. He has a lot of good Stuka and 109 dogfighting. I haven't watched The Great Pursuit. It's just what I did see of it was like him just kind of running around.
Position secured.
Okay. Now that I've finished my meal, I will come on the server.
Okay, nice. See you soon,
Yep.
Byron.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
We've got on the run.
cool. I'm getting a little scary for this.
Oh,
This
man.
map is
Oh,
good, but it's,
yeah.
The old
like
guy.
I said, it's... Well, if it happens, it happens. Oh well. He said, yeah, Marcus said he liked my idea for the event or the map. He didn't say which one, but I think he was talking about my map idea. Yeah, there's a really simple... One of the problems is there's no real small Pacific maps. There's actually no small desert maps except sand dunes. I don't know why, just something about the desert. Yeah, I guess I played other mods made small Pacific maps, but I proposed the small naval map, the Battle of El Gulf. It was just 6 U.S. destroyers took out base spot 4 Japanese destroyers, so that's all you could put on the map. And it did happen near islands, so you could put it on if you wanted to, but you wouldn't have to because really it was on the open ocean. So that was an idea, kind of like a real small, everyone would be in a destroyer. Get ready, yeah, pick him as fast as you can. Just pick him, he's going to take a kick within seconds. He's just going to go right for it. Smart. This is me doing the opposite. This is me not being...
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, because I lulled him.
Good job.
Cool.
Good job. But just keep lulling him because otherwise he'll come back with another nickname we won't know as easily. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll lull him this. I'll lull him this time. If he's a normal player, he'll complain. He won't take this shit. See, we'll know he's guilty because he'll complain. He'll complain about us doing this. See,
Yeah, I
you were on.
lulled him again.
Nice. Well, the next time it's not going to be so easy because they'll probably have a new name, and fortunately this is the time people are joining. So we just
No,
we've got
I'll check. Okay, he has a new IP. I will check it out.
Okay, roger that.
Because I already made a screenshot with his IP and his CCD cache.
Okay, roger that. Unfortunately, like I said, if they're smart, they'll come back with a new CD key and a new hash, and use an old timer's nickname, so we won't be able to tell. But we'll see. We'll just have to lull anybody new that comes on the server, whoever they are.
Okay, he is from Switzerland, but ping of 60.
Bullshit. Yeah, that's not right.
And provider Private Layer Inc. doesn't sound like a Swiss provider.
Okay.
Or,
Nice.
or only do you know a provider which is called Private Layer Inc.?
No, never heard of this.
Yep. And it's about dedicated servers. Yeah, that was time to add his IP to my private and troll IP band list.
Nice. I'll do that. Probably cool.
It's Green Emperor.
Alright. Well,
Green Emperor, yeah.
Okay. Does anyone
Yeah.
know where he's from?
no, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Yeah.
Well, Utrecht says he's from Iran.
The
Iran?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. It's probably the troll.
Weird.
No, wait, I'm wrong. Okay, I reached the end of my intuition. The troll can say hi though, but usually he doesn't say
Ayatollah
hi.
Khomeini.
Okay, well that's green. Then. I hate asking people where they're from, so I'm not gonna ask.
But mobile net communication company is his provider.
Good job,
Okay.
soldier.
Alright. It could be the troll tricking us. They're certainly clever enough to say hello to everybody and use other nicknames. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's the troll, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now I lolled him. Yeah, I lolled him.
Okay, nice. Okay, that seems less trolly. They got mad at getting rolled. I don't know, man. I don't know. That does seem like Green you can talk to too. I've never seen the troll be that friendly talking to people. He just isn't. But I've been wrong before. I don't know. It's in the gray area. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Okay, time to put the troll from before into the ban list. Including his CD hash, so he has to at least also change his hash, his
Yeah.
wiki.
The enemy is advancing.
Terminator. Okay,
Terminator
yes.
may be the troublemaker. This is a high stakes game. If they succeed, they can kick half the server when they get it. So. Yeah, it can do it too. I've seen this 20 people. When we did it in the event, it took 20 people. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, North America, Phoenix, provider Colo at 55. Let's see what Google says to this provider.
Yep, he got it.
But
Someone got it.
Huh?
I bet you it was a fake dash. No, he just
Disconnected.
joined. Someone got a kit. It could have been it happened naturally too. Even regular players do things. So it may not have been anything wrong. It may not.
Superior carrier neutral collection and that does look like an internet provider. Company got us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, it's just paint a picture.
Location data set. Yeah, this is no normal internet provider. It's the troll. I'll lol him.
Yeah. Let's try to keep him on the server as long as possible to give ourselves some time.
Yeah, why didn't you reply? I liked him. I thought so. key disconnected.
Yeah, that was the troll.
Yep.
Some common sense says so. It's just the same person coming on with the same bullshit. But I think we're starting to get a pattern. Nice job, Fire. They're getting IPs that aren't, their ping doesn't match where the location is, A and B. The IP is not a service provider.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this map, I certainly would think that. Uh-huh. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, Windows 7 seems like people had a lot of issues with that. Some got it working, but if they had issues, they got
Yep.
dogged by it.
I have Windows 7, but in about 1 week I will have Windows 8.
Oh, okay. Exciting.
And I know Windows 8 is a little bit more stable.
Okay.
We can't hold them!
And now here, CD key hash.
Roger. Where are you guys?
What next map is Berlin last day?
Okay, cool.
And that was the question.
I think so. I don't know. Is it? Oh, that was, I thought you were saying.
Ja, Berlin last day.
See if he did it. He did. Cool. Very cool. Should be alright.
We've got on the run! Roger.
Where you were until... Oh no, you were here.
The enemy is advancing!
I just thought you weren't even locked into the remote.
Oh. No, I'm logged in.
Yeah, sure. No, I see it. But I had to refresh it.
Okay. I'm really glad Kill asked what people wanted, because last time I was a little worried he wanted people to just, like, he just wanted to run next, and it's one of the harder things is to pay attention to people, like, don't just, like, talk to people before you do random, unexpected things, like, oh, like if you have one map set for the whole time, then you change it to, like, a custom right at the end, because people ask you then,
Good job,
you know,
soldier.
give people time to do.
Yeah.
Position secured.
I guess the troll realizes that we are on guard, that we watch him.
Nice job, Fire. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not normally as aggressive as this, but it's really obvious to see. Well, you'd already done it once. You came on, and so we were used to it. And, it's, like I said, it came together really well for us to do troll detection.
We can't hold them. We've got on the run.
Yeah. They really did a nice job. I feel like they put more work into this map with the atmosphere.
Yep.
What, Milan or what?
Ja, Linien.
Yeah. What
I don't
Yeah.
why they didn't make more small maps. I don't know. I guess it's just fun to make really big maps. Yeah.
It should be easier.
We can't hold them. I'll stay on defense.
Anything disconnected.
The enemy is advancing!
Well, someone got it. Did we have a new player? It's still. It's not, I don't even know if it's 100% stable. I know the kits do it, but it also may just do it when a lot of people are on it too. Campsite just said it was unstable. That may be why he doesn't want to fix it, as it may still do it. I don't know. I wish I knew more, but. And if I was a map maker, what I would do is just do exactly what I wanted to do. I don't know. Someone probably picked up a kit, yeah. This is okay for seeding as long as you don't have a lot of people come on the server, because it's just sooner or later somebody picks up something, you know, and I mean, like, we know we can pick up the MG42 kit, so that's one of the problems too. If you say, well, don't pick up kits, and then you're running around with an MG42 kit, it just doesn't seem very genuine. You're like, well, you know, that... Yeah. I don't know, man. Regulars are pretty dumb, to be honest. People do it. I've told people point blank, and people still do it, so... They're just like, oh, gee, I did it anyway. Did I do that? Yes, you did that. I mean, everyone's already kids now, so you might as well have your fun. One guy now that can do it are the tank kit in the house, the PPSH kit, and, well, there's other ones. Back when I used to pick up kits, I don't know. The ones that I think are okay is, I'm pretty sure the MG42 kit is the church. I've seen a lot of people take it. It may depend on the number of people on the server, though. Yeah. Like I said, I just don't know. It depends. I haven't
Will
seen
snap
it.
change? Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, at least they got people on the server anyway. There's worse maps you can set. It's just kind of a balance, I guess. If people like the map enough, they don't mind getting fixed.